Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen. Wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man tabi'a bihim bi ihsanin ila yawmiddin. Sallama tasliman kaseera. Okay, so today being the second class, let's begin. Now the first class, let's have a quick revision of what we learned in the first class. We started off with the Arabic alphabets, and we learned that there are 29 Arabic alphabets, and we also learned a rule that every noun in Arabic originally ends with double dhamma. And you may also remember that we learned the usage of hada and zalika. What does hada mean?
Here, hada.
What does hada mean? How would you translate it to English?
This.
Yes, not here.
Okay.
Here there's another word. And zalika? That. Okay. And we also learned the difference between aqil and ghair aqil. Can you just recapitulate what the difference is? Do you remember? Okay, it's okay, we'll come to that. So we also learned the difference between aqil and ghair aqil. And related to that, we also learned the usage of ma and man. Okay, and again the vocabulary from the first two lessons. So these are the Arabic alphabets that we learned, being 29. And yeah, this is one point that I did not display it in the last class. These are the short vowels. The ones which we learnt earlier, these are the alphabets, and each of these alphabets is accompanied by either of these three short vowels. And if they are not accompanied by any of these three short vowels, then they have a sukoon on top of them. We'll see the sukoon later, but as of now, just remember that these three are the short vowels. We have the dhamma, fatha, kasra. If you can see the dhamma, the top line, it shows the double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra, and the next line shows the single dhamma, single fatha, and single kasra. So, and what we realize is that when it is double, we get a noon sound. It's called nunciation in English. For example, if it is double dhamma, we get a sound of un in the end, and if it is double fatha, we get a sound of an in the end, and if it is double kasra, we get a sound of in the end. So that's how they work out. And here, if it is single, we get the sound of u, a, and e. We'll be learning more and more later, inshallah. And yeah, so now parts of speech in English and Arabic, a comparison. In English, as we know, we have 8 parts of speech: noun, adverb, adjective, verb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. Whereas in Arabic language, we have just 3 parts of speech. It's categorized only in 3. The ism, it comprises of noun, pronoun, adverb, and adjective. The whole thing comes under the category of ism. And verb, it's fi'l, that's it. It's a very vast part of Arabic grammar, so it's just one category. And harf, we have preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Okay, so
Can you give some examples?
yeah. So for example, in ism we have learnt many, like baitun and masjidun and so on. Whatever nouns are there. And for example, in pronoun, we learnt hada. Hada is an ismul ishara. It's called ismul ishara. You learn the technical terms later. But for now, remember that hada comes under ism because it is a pronoun. It is a demonstrative pronoun in English. So it comes under the category of ism. And for adverb, you can say sari'an. Sari'an yani quickly. To do something quickly, it's described by sari'an. So it comes under adverb. And adjective, you can say ghaniyun. Ghaniyun yani he is rich. So that also comes under adjective. And there's a very important reason why I'm mentioning all this. You'll get to know it later. And verb, as an example, we can say kharaja. Kharaja means to exit. Yani he went out. We'll learn about verbs much later because they're a very vast field. We'll learn about them much later. For now, verbs we'll keep it aside. And then harf, we have preposition. Preposition yani we have fi yani in, and there are many other prepositions as well. And then conjunctions, we have for example wow, that we learned last time. Wow means
Here or I mean like close or far.
wow means
Wa.
Or
wa,
Wow.
and wow means and. Okay, so that comes under conjunction. Interjection, we'll learn it much later. Okay, so yeah, so this is the basic classification of parts of speech in English and Arabic. And yeah, now we had learned this rule last time, that originally every noun in Arabic ends with a double dhamma. So now when I say that every noun in Arabic ends with double dhamma, the word noun here refers to the English noun and not the ism, because as you saw here, the English noun, it refers to anything, any particular thing or object. So that particular thing comes under this rule. But then if you come under pronouns, hada does not end with a double dhamma, but it is an ism. So it's what I'm trying to say is, every noun, every word which ends with a double dhamma, it has to be a noun. But it does not mean that if other words which are not ending with double dhamma are also not nouns. Sorry. So yeah, so this is the basic rule that we learned last time. And yeah, so now we also learned a few simple sentences last time, like hadha baitun, hadha masjidun, and so on. So this is like how you would translate from Arabic to English. For example, we have hadha. Hadha is the literal translation is, and then baitun, a house. So is does not have an equivalent in Arabic. In Arabic, we don't have an equivalent of is. So it's understood. For example, in Urdu, we would say ye ek ghar hai. Ye ek ghar hai. Hai does not have an equivalent in Arabic. It's understood. It's implicit. Also, what you realize is that when you say hada baitun and it ends with a double dhamma, it is a house. You're not specifying anything there. So it is indefinite. And this is a very important point. So now we have learned that every noun ends with a double dhamma in its original state, and also that its meaning is indefinite. It is not something specific. You're just saying this is a house. You don't know which particular house you're talking about. And in today's class, we'll be learning how we can say about something definite. So it is indefinite. And we also learned the usage of wow. And yeah, so categories of nouns. So one way of classifying nouns is through aqil and ghair aqil. Aqil is that which refers to intelligent beings, those which have intelligence. Like we have, and under this category fall Allah, human beings, angels, and jinns. And ghair aqilin yani the ones which do not have intelligence. Everything other than these four entities are all ghair aqil. So for aqil, what would we use? Ma or man?
Man.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Man poor.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, we will just.
Resolution.
1287. Last one, 1366.
All right. Okay. So in this chapter, in the third chapter that we'll be learning today, we'll be learning the usage of al. al, it can be translated as the in English. It's used to refer to something definite. Okay. Yeah, here's a very important rule. Nouns ending with any double dhamma that we learnt are indefinite, as I just explained. Now when al is added to the noun, it becomes definite. From indefinite to something definite, something specific, and it ends with a single dhamma. So what happens is the double dhamma, it changes to single dhamma when al is added to the word in before it, and its meaning changes to something definite. As you can see, al is the English equivalent of the. And here, how the change begins is al plus baitun is equal to al baitu. Okay, so when al is added to baitun, the double dhamma of bait, it becomes single dhamma and becomes al baitu. So this is the rule, and whenever al comes, this change has to take place. So if we add al and if we retain it would be wrong. Did you understand? So if we add al to a word which is a noun ending with a double dhamma, and if we end it with an it is wrong. So you can't say al baitun, it would be wrong. On this and on the other side of it, you can't also say baitu without adding anything after it. You can't just say baitu, it's wrong, it's grammatically wrong. Okay, so yeah, that's the rule. Just a minute. Okay, now some examples of how al works. Okay, so now as you can see in the picture, here just a minute. Baitun, a house. That's how it is translated. And as you can see, a finger is pointing to that house. So it's just showing that it's something definite. When I say al baitu, you already know which house I'm referring to. So that's why al baitu, and the finger pointing at the house, it refers to something definite. Al baitu. Yeah. So see, just pay close attention to the sound. Baitun. Al baitu. You can't say al baitun. Okay. Now let's move on. Kitabun. Al kitabu. Okay. So I think you've understood the rule. Okay. Let's move on. Qalamun. Al qalamu. Jamadun. So this can refer to every noun. Same rule. Yeah. So now another simple sentence. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, what does al-qalamu mean? According to this sentence.
The pen.
Okay. And maksurun, what does it mean?
It's broken.
Yes, and is understood. So that's how it is translated. Okay, this is like the most simple sentence in Arabic. Al-qalamu maksurun. Al-babu maftuhun. So, yeah. So now al-babu is the door, and what is open? Maftuhun. So that's how the language works. Is understood. You don't have a word to mention it. Al-waladu jalisun. Al-mudarrisu waqifun. So these new
This is waqifun, but it's written waqifi.
Wow.
Read again. No, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Spelling mistake.
It's a spelling mistake. We'll rectify that. Thanks for pointing that out. Al-mudarrisu waqifun. The sound is correct. The text is wrong. All right. So I know that these are all new words for you. You will learn it, inshallah. Okay. And you will have to just keep on reading it again and again, and you'll get used to the words. Okay. Now. Al-kitabu jadidun wal-qalamu qadimun. Yeah. So. Yeah. So as you can see, Al-Kitabu, the book, Jadid is new. And similarly, Waw is and, as we have learnt earlier. And Al-Qalamu, the pen, Qadimun, old. Simple as that. Okay, now what we have done here is, we have combined two sentences using Waw that we learnt last week.
الحمار صغير والحصان كبير.
Okay, so again, this is another compound sentence composed of two different sentences. Another thing that you realize in these two sentences is that here we learn two opposites as well, Jadid and Qadim. Yani Jadid means new, Qadim means old. Okay, so here again see, Al-Himaru Saghirun, the donkey is small, Wal Hisanu Kabirun, the horse is big. So Saghir and Kabir are opposites.
الكرسي مكسور.
Yeah, so same rule being applied everywhere.
المنديل وسخ. الماء بارد.
Okay, here I would like to mention something. Now when we say al-ma'u baridun, the water is cold. It's fine. Now if you remove al from al-ma'u, what would happen?
Ma'un baridun.
No. You just ignore baridun. You just take al-ma'u, remove al. What would happen?
It will be a noun.
Yeah. How would you pronounce it? Huh?
Ma'un.
Yeah. How would you translate it?
Water.
Yeah. You won't say a water. So like there are a few elements like air and water and land. You won't say a land, no, not land, earth, or no, sorry, like land, water, fire. So these things, even if they are indefinite, you would just say, you won't say a water like that. So it's water basically.
القميص نظيف.
Okay.
البيت قريب والمسجد بعيد.
Here. Excuse me. Hello? Welcome salam. Yeah, the same building, topmost floor. No, not in Brigade Crescent. Opposite to that Indian Bank.
Above Indian.
Yes, above Indian Bank. Above Indian Bank, there's a gym. Above the gym, third floor. Okay.
Silence.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you can have printout if you place the
What?
printout of the Lughatul Jannah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm extremely sorry. It has to be worked out. Okay. Fine. Actually, student are Okay. So again we see that we are learning another pair of opposites like Qareeb and Ba'id. So as you can even see from the picture, Al-Baytu Qareebun. Qareeb means near. I think we have that in Urdu as well.
Qareeb.
Yeah, Qareeb. And Ba'id, it's another new word for you. And Wal Masjidu Ba'idun, the masjid is far away. Okay.
الحجر ثقيل والورق خفيف.
Okay. So here again we see that al-hajaru thaqilun. Thaqil means heavy, and wal-waraqu khafifun. The paper is light. And if you remember, all these nouns we've learnt it last time. Remember, all these like al-hajar and al-waraq, all these terms we have learnt it last time, and now we are learning adjectives to describe them.
اللبن حار.
Okay, the milk is hot. Okay, so in this the new words that we have learnt in this chapter.
حلو.
Hulwan, sweet, as you can see.
مريض الدكان غني
Okay. So here again we have another set of another pair of opposites.
طويل
Tawil means tall, and
قصير فقير
I think you know the word faqir, right?
Fakir is a Urdu word.
Yeah.
الخبز
Khubz, I'm sure you must have heard. Have you been to Middle East? No. Okay, you're gonna hear that a lot in Middle East.
Khubus, they eat a lot.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everything roti also they call.
Yes, yes.
الغداء
Lunch. Al-ghada yani lunch.
الثوب الذهب الزهرة السمك
As-samaku.
السمك
Okay. Shams.
الشمس